you got two schools of thought. Okay, on one end, you got people that are saying AI is gonna automate everything, and these robots are going to replace us, and we're not going to have jobs, and our jobs are going to be taken away, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And then I heard you say in a talk that, humans have created somewhere around 3 billion jobs in the last 200 years, right? That's, you said humans have created 3 billion jobs last 200 years, but, AI is going to take over everybody's job and we're going to be screwed. So where are you on the pendulum?
I mean, I think there's there's a lot of sort of philosophical questions here, but look, what we refer to as AI doesn't exist right now. What we have is machine learning, and machine learning is giving us the ability with our computers to do a bunch of cool new things that we didn't think computers could do before. And the way to think about that is, before, computers could really only do things that you could describe in a logical progression. If you could give it clear instructions, it could go do those over and over, and that's why computers have gotten really fast at things they do. Machine learning gives us the ability to have our computers take on and understand things that we can't. Like, we can't understand or describe what's going on in all of the web pages on the internet, but with machine learning, our computers can. And so now you're getting a lot of cool machine learning party tricks, which is things like deep fakes, and GPT-3, which is extraordinary, is giving us the ability to have computers write stories that sound a lot like stories humans would write, but it still doesn't understand a lot of things. So what I think about it is, look, we hold precious these certain things that humans are good at. 100 years ago, we would have thought, humans were really good at, telling horses what to do, right? And 100 years before that, we would have thought, well, humans are really good at digging holes with their muscles in the ground, and chopping trees with axes, but we don't do that anymore. We don't even do the farming. Like, robots do all the farming to feed us. Like, you are fed by robots right now. You're basically a pet being babysat by robots that do farming, which is fine. It's freed you up to do a lot of things. And what I think you're seeing is the struggle that people have when they realize, that they were taking some self-esteem from doing things that we don't actually need you to do, right? So the goal of, or at least the goal of a lot of people applying technology and making products and businesses and things, is to give you some freedom, right? You don't have to mine coal anymore. You don't have to, grow all your food or hunt all your food. You don't have to do all those things to survive. You actually get some free time. And free time is a totally new thing for humans. Humans did not have free time before the Industrial Revolution. Everybody just had to work to keep us all going, more or less. I'm generalizing a bit. But you and your kids have a shit ton of free time. And we didn't squander it. We invented the entertainment industry. That's your books, your music, your video games, news, elections, all these things that we're doing to try and fill our free time, right? Because we don't actually need you to work. Now, what I'm saying now is that, people are going to go through this, sometimes difficult question of, I don't need to be at work anymore because computers can do my job. The truth is, it usually takes about a generation. Like, that's accelerated, but very few people get put out of their career overnight. Like, right now, we don't need more lawyers. We made too many lawyers. We thought, because that was a growth thing in the 90s. Now we made way too many. Computers can do a lot of what lawyers were doing. They can read contracts. They can do a better job of understanding them than humans can. So we're done with lawyers, right? So don't try to make your kid become a lawyer. When I was a kid, everybody wanted their kid to be a lawyer or a doctor. We don't need lawyers, and being a doctor is the worst job you can get. So what do you want? Be a computer programmer. Everybody thought that I was wasting my time. Now they want their kids to be programmers. Yeah. So look, here's what it means, I think. There are a lot of things our computers can't do. There are a lot of things our computers can't do well. There are a lot of things even I don't have any idea how we would solve. And you know what? A lot of that is around how you take care of humans. So if a robot takes your job, I think you should rejoice. Go watch a little more Netflix. If that's what you want to do. Play a little more PlayStation. But if you got a little extra free time at the end of the day, go fucking teach. Right? We complain about overcrowding in schools. We complain that there's 30 students in my kid's class with one teacher.
Yeah.
You don't even need to be a very good teacher. Just volunteer with a little bit of your free time. Go teach. Help us get that student-teacher ratio down from 30 to 20 or 2, right? How about taking care of elderly people? We can't make enough nurses. If you think your job's going to disappear, become a nurse. You know what? We can't make enough nurses because we can't make enough nurse instructors in colleges, right? The problem is we can't make nurses faster because there aren't enough people to teach them, right? We need nurses to take care of you because you don't have any kids that care about you and you're getting old. Like there are a lot of things for humans to do and we're squandering our attention on Netflix when we should be aiming our attention at taking care of humans. So until that gets solved, I don't want to hear people complaining about robots taking their jobs. We often use examples like truck drivers. In America, there are currently 50,000 open truck driver positions that pay $50,000 a year or more.
Mm-hmm.
We can't make enough truck drivers. There are no self-driving trucks. Not even a single self-driving truck has been deployed. When it does, it's going to take us a while to make thousands of them and deploy them. And you know what? Those trucks don't know how to unload. They don't know how to, there's all kinds of things they can't do. So there's a job there probably for at least the next decade. Yeah, when it does work, then we'll stop hiring more. But in the meantime, you know, I think people are overreacting about these things. And the point I tried to make in that video you're talking about is, you know, the population growth curve for planet Earth goes like a hockey stick. You know, we didn't have billions and billions of people the way we do now until the last couple hundred years. And most of those people found jobs. So I think that we can make a few more. And I think, you know, we need to really look at these things and make better decisions about what to panic about. Because, you know, because there's a lot that can be done. The technologies are not evil. They're not here to destroy your life. They're here to help you. These are tools for humans to use, and they're not inherently good or evil. They're just tools. So if you don't like the way things are going, you should be helping us take these tools and use them to create a better world and fight the guys who are using these tools to take advantage of you. That's the game. So, yeah, that's why I work on technology, because I see it as, you know, the greatest potential that we have to take on these big problems, to make a big difference and help make it better for humans.